Hey guys, it's Candace here. I thought I would make another video for you guys. Not a singing video this time, but a video of me and my friend Jerran talking about life, I guess. Moving, getting along with our lives, different stuff like that. So yeah, this is my friend Jerran Simmons. We're best friends, and we plan on moving out together to Banff, Alberta. Hopefully everything goes well. We don't exactly have everything planned yet, but we're in the process of making things go.
Well, don't you sometimes talk about... Oops. Don't you sometimes talk about your anxiety and different things like that? I don't know, you talk about that very often on there. I haven't watched your videos in a while, to be honest. But
Camera, I made one video about it, but I usually just vent out my frustrations on Tumblr or talk to people.
Well, why I ask is because I think that's quite important to talk about.
It is.
If we're going to make a video about this.
We are making a video.
Well, I know, but I mean, because I think probably everybody experiences anxiety or fear or worry, whatever, around moving. Especially that far, you know, that's like...
Moving away from your family.
That's further than half, you know, that's 3/4 of the way across the country or so, isn't
it? Pretty much.
More than that, even. Well,
I don't know the specifics.
Over halfway across the country.
Yeah, it's...
It's just, there's a lot of things that... You know, this is stuff you have to do. I mean, it's not something you can really get out of. I mean...
Unless you were rich, and then you can just do whatever the hell you wanted.
Well, I was thinking, actually, that it might be interesting. I mean, I don't know what kind of viewers you have. Not what kind, but how many
Not
viewers
much.
you have.
Not much now, but...
But it would be kind of interesting to show people what it's like here. I don't really know. I mean, you wouldn't want to...
Here in the harbor? Like,
well, I mean,
Barrington,
we're so used to living here that, you know, I've talked to people who aren't from here, and they find it, I mean, a lot of people seem to find it so pretty and amazing here, with all the beaches and the ocean, and just, I don't know, in the climate, I guess, is better than some places, although, you know, again, I'm kind of biased because I'm from here.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
But we're having a conversation.
I know, but we don't want people to think we're ignoring them.
Okay.
It's just whatever. Okay, anyways, I guess we both have different views on how to make a video, but yeah, this place is a beautiful place, and it's a good place to, if you already have a job here, it's sort of a good place to raise your kids, because it's not a city. It's not a city, and there's barely any crime, and...
I guess you could call this a country, like, the country, although there's no... I mean, there's not a lot of farms, there's not a lot of...
Yeah.
It's not really, like... We don't even really have very many places to go anymore.
We have, is like you said, the beaches, and go to Tim Hortons once in a while.
I mean, this is... I guess this is what you'd call rural. This is... But it's also a place where everybody's moving away from. Everybody is going out west trying to find jobs.
Yeah.
And I guess we're doing that too.
That's the only choice we have, really, because we can't find anything here.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I think it'll be a good choice for me and a good choice for you in the end. I believe that it will all work out.
But I worry about... I feel like kind of guilty, like I'm leaving my family behind.
They support you.
They do, and they want me to do this. It's just that I feel like they're going to be stuck back here, and they're going to be... You know, I mean, I think everybody knows, no matter where you are, what the economy is, where it's how bad it's getting and where the direction that we're kind of headed in.
Yeah.
And I worry sometimes that, I mean, I guess I don't very often hear about people who aren't making it. It seems like there's always, nobody starves or anything, but it seems like we're always so close to that, like, teetering on that. And I worry, like, if I move away and kind of start my own life and start doing things, that I'm going to get so caught up in that, and I'm going to be so busy working a 9-to-5 job and making money to support myself, and just like the cycle of doing this stuff over and over, that I'm going to kind of lose sight of where I came from and what the people, what is kind of important back home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I have, like, this completely probably irrational dream of, like, moving away and finding a little niche where I can make money and I can actually become somewhat successful and I can kind of become independent, and then, like, using that to kind of bring my family where I am and kind of supporting them too. And I really don't think that's going to happen, but that's kind of my little cloud, little up in my back of my head kind of cloud dream that's probably never going to happen. I mean, I can't even...
But that's just who you are. You just...
I feel so obligated, even though I'm really not doing anything with them now. I'm not really supporting them now. It's like...
I know, I feel the same way with my parents.
Well, I mean, I think most people, as your parents get older, you do have to kind of look after your parents. And I'm okay with that. I mean, they raised me, they brought me into this world. Mm-hmm. And I'm okay with doing things to help them as they get older.
Yeah.
It's just... You have to, in order to do that, we have to move away. And I think just the act of moving away, there's always that chance that, like, and I guess maybe, like, you won't forget about them if you make it an effort to not forget about them.
Of course, you never can. We'll come back and visit, we'll Skype, we got every means of communication possible. I mean, I don't think you'll ever really forget where you're from.
But I guess I just hear a lot, like, I've heard different times of people who, their family, like, you hear about sometimes, like, let's say, I just imagine going to, like, an old folks' home or something, and, you hear about these people that just wait for their kids to call, day after day, and they never call.
Yeah.
I don't want to end up being that kid that didn't call their parents. I don't want to be that. And I think... I think from the view of the older person who's waiting for their kid to call, they're probably thinking, like, I have no idea why they wouldn't call me, or maybe they do, but the way this world works, you kind of you get so, you have to put in all your effort and your energy in working, or else, and kind of forgetting about things, or else you won't make it. And that's what my fear is, like, if I really do, like I was talking about kind of totality earlier, and, like, putting in all your energy into one thing to kind of get it done, if I do that, then none of my energy is going to go towards my family. None of my energy is going to go towards trying to keep up a relationship with them.
But I know.
Because it's not hard to, I don't think it's that hard to lose contact with people. People do it all the time, and I just don't want to be another person who does it. This video is 8 minutes now.
Yeah, it's okay. But I know what you're talking about. And, well, my sister, she lives in the valley. And, of course, I love her, and I miss her.
I mean, that's only like 3 hours away.
It is. It's only 3 hours away, and I don't really talk to her that often. And I talk to her once in a while on Facebook. I don't see her that often either, and I don't know why I don't talk to her. I just don't. I just have my own life. She has her own life, but we both know that we still love each other. It's never going to go away, but it's just, you got to try and make time to find your own time to talk to your family, even if it's just 5 minutes for a Facebook message. You can still do it. It's here and there.
And I do text my parents sometimes.
Yeah.
They ask me, where are you, or whatever, or how you doing, or whatever, and I feel like that's so...
It might seem insignificant.
At least they know, well, it does kind of seem insignificant, but at the same time, at least they know I'm alive, and at least I know they're alive,
Yeah.
I know that they're doing okay, I know, well, I hope. I mean... for all I know, somebody could be, you know, in a gutter somewhere, and
Yeah.
they're just messaging me. Like, you don't know. You can't really know for sure.
Yeah, but, I mean, even
And
if it's just a text, it's better than nothing at all. A text, a message, a letter, a phone call, anything. Like I said, even if it's 5 minutes, it's better than nothing.
I think our society is but the bottom line is, I think our society is pretty disconnected in a lot of ways. People have to move away in order to become successful.
Especially around here.
Especially around here, in a place like this. I mean, we live on an island. We're on an island right now. It is connected with the causeway, and no, I won't even get into that. But
it's pretty
barren. I mean, there's
Yeah.
people, but most of them are doing, you know, in like a job or a place where it's
just okay. Well, I went out to Banff last year. Actually, I was out there for 1 month. I think it was from June till July 19th, and I came back after a month because I guess I wasn't prepared to live there for the first time.
Would you say it was your nerves? Was it? Did you get, like, you got home, like, would you say, would it be just homesick, or, like...
I was a little homesick, but that wasn't all of it. A lot of things control my emotions. I was having a little trouble at first making friends, but then I did make friends, and I'm picky about certain things. I didn't like the extreme weather, and I'm not going to name any names, but there was just some people that I was working with that I didn't get along with, and one day I just snapped, and I said, Dad, just book me a flight home. I can't do this anymore. But it's been, I think, 9 or 10 months since I came back to Cape Island, and I thought about it a lot, and I've better prepared myself to live there again. And I think this time it will be better once I do go out there.
I think the bottom line is, as you were saying that, I was thinking, like, you kind of have to shove all that crap aside for money.
Yeah.
You really do. And I mean, I think that's my point that I want to make, that I know there's nothing you can do about it,
Yeah.
but I do think it's kind of sad how that works in this world, that you kind of have to, in order to get ahead and to be able to look after yourself, and maybe eventually, you kind of have to take that risk. And to make money. I mean, money is everything, pretty much. I mean, I know some people say, oh, money, you know, but it is. I mean, in order to have food, to have a house, to have, I mean, unless you want to be living off somebody else for the rest of your life, and I really don't think there's a lot of people who do that, and I know a lot of people who do that. I feel guilty doing that. I feel a sense of, I need to be pulling my own weight. In order to do that, I think you have to, like, take off over halfway across the country, and that's just, I think that's really sad.
It is.
It's a lot to deal with, and I this video, I think, has been an attempt at trying to get some of that off my mind and get that out there, and maybe see if there's anybody else out there that has anything they can share, like, about an experience they've had.
Okay, we'll forget about this. It's almost 15 minutes, but yeah. We're going to wrap up this video, and we know...
Sorry if I talked a lot.
That's okay. We'll probably make another video sometime soon, but yeah, we know a lot of you guys can probably relate with what we're talking to. A lot of you guys probably have moved away from home, and we would like to hear from you guys, so if you want to message me or make a comment or make a response video, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I would.
So, yeah. We will definitely make another video soon. We hope to hear from you. We love you. Kiss, kiss.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Bye.